welcome. We're here at the Queen's Park Oval. You join us for this T10 between Afghanistan and West Indies. I'm Adam Gilchrist.
Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions. And the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 10 off it. West Indies are 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the river end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 2 runs added. West Indies, 12 for none. Going with spin now. Brilliant diving stop. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes over the top with that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed. Was quick onto that in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've accelerated the run rate that over, looking to really take advantage of the strong start.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Cuts that off well in the infield. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot through the gap. Beats the field with a great shot. Six runs out of there. West Indies 32 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
So not much happened that over. Run rate's taken a dip.
They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Edged it. Afghanistan with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score, threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of such quality shouldn't be doing that.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Three added in that over. West Indies 36 for 3. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Darbo end. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great commitment. Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the river end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. West Indies are 46 for 4. Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
A lovely shot. Just cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Going with pace now. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Starting to hit their stride. fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And the innings comes to an end. Afghanistan will need 66 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Roach coming in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. Drilled that one away. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Joseph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Fielder with a diving effort. Very nice catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. 6 runs added in that over. Afghanistan are 6 for 1. Roach from the Darbo end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Roach shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the edge. West Indies with a massive shout. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, a square leg. Could be 4. 5 runs added in the over. Afghanistan, a 20 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Darboe end. Brilliant diving stop. Square cut, finds point, no run. Out, good catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Gone. Superb catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field comes for another quick wicket. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Afghanistan at 23 for 4. Gabriel, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the river end. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto that early, that could be 4.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away, and what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Smacks that away through the gap.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Joseph from the Darbo end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. 3 added in that over. Afghanistan 38 for 5. Warrican, the left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the river end. Warrican, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
For that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nearly gets the edge. Warrican with a great delivery there. Got that away nicely. No, terrible shot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
And out. Superb bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Gabriel coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum. Might look to go big again here.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Brathwaite, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone, great catch, safe pair of hands to get the win.
West Indies get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.